Hey, I'd like to welcome you to another episode of Money Matters Top Tips for Success, where each and every day I bring on new business owners, entrepreneurs, and executives and have them share their top tips for success with you. My name is Adam Torres. You can follow me on Instagram at AskAdamTorres to keep up with my book releases, book tour schedule, signings, all that other good stuff. Always love to connect with you there. And as always, if you'd like to apply to become a co-author of one of my upcoming books, just head on over to the website, moneymatterstoptips.com, and click on Become an Author to apply. All right, so today I have Jason Thomas on the line, and this is a very special Reunion 2020 episode where I bring on guests I've had on in the past to catch up with them and see what they're up to nowadays. So Jason, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me, Adam. Appreciate you.
Man, glad to have you back. And in the warm-up and in the pre-show, we're talking, and I'm like, so what are you doing now? And it looks like you're making a move, and you're going to be now the head of ISO development over at Esquire Bank. So first, congrats on the new role, and second, we're breaking news today on the podcast. So all
That's
good
right.
there.
We are breaking news. I think this role is going to be huge right now in our industry, because the acquiring bank is where people in our industry, if you have a direct connection to, can make the most amount of money per their efforts. And so we're going to be able to offer it at a time where other acquiring bank relationships are getting sketchy. There's been some big acquisitions in the market that are making it so you might not want to join forces with one of the other banks, because they might end up either taking your residuals in the future or just pressing down a lot of different fees on you to satisfy their investors. And so this is going to be huge. We just opened it up. Super excited, and we're going to get a lot of people enrolled.
That is exciting. So tell us a little bit more about Esquire Bank.
So Esquire Bank's based out of Jericho, New York. They've primarily been a high-risk bank. So if you're going to do something risky, like low transaction, high ticket, riskier business types, this is a bank where you traditionally put those types of accounts. Now, they take large volume, really good accounts. They've always been a solid bank. But they just opened it up to your average mom-and-pop shop, to your e-commerce merchants, something that really wasn't there before. They've entrusted a good buddy of mine to head the division. He immediately appointed me as his little deputy general. And we're going to get out there and start slugging it.
Oh, man, I love this.
It's like I'm Scrappy-Doo, but I'll take it. Scrappy-Doo, Scrappy-Doo, bro.
I love these episodes. I'm like, we're getting the band back together. What are you doing? You're mobilizing, going to the bank. Come on. I love it.
That's right. Let's go. Scrappy-Doo.
So what? Oh, man, I love it. So new opportunities, new for 2020. Any kind of personal goals or goals you have out there that you've just set for yourself? I know this is the time of year when everybody's setting goals and thinking about what their new year is going to look like. Anything you care to share there?
Yeah, there is something I care. It was an epiphany moment to me, I guess, when, I set a financial goal, right? An amount of money that I wanted to make each month, personally, right? And so when I set this financial goal, and I have some of my more spiritual friends, they kind of came down on me like, dude, you're being greedy. Stop it. So I'm not going to tell you that I want to make $30,000 a month, each month. I'm going to tell you that I want to help the amount of people that it takes to get to a certain dollar amount and to help a certain amount of people each month. I think that would sound better and it'd make my spiritual friends more happy with me, because they told me I was kind of being greedy there. So I told them, okay, I'll stop. So I would like to, I want to help as many people as I can. Obviously, we're getting some big merchants with some big needs boarded in the very, very beginning. But also, to be honest with you, in our industry, there's a lot of guys that will get out there and they'll work every day. These guys are in the trenches, right? I've been in the trenches. I'm not scared to get back into the trenches. Literally, I'll go knock doors. I don't care. These guys don't have the opportunity to make the amounts of money that they rightfully deserve. So I feel like Esquire Bank's going to give them that. And when they match their current schedules that they have right now, and they pay them what they're getting paid percentage-wise from someone who's 3 links down the chain, and they see what kind of money can be made, I think we're going to impact a lot of people in the industry, and I think it's much needed. So, that's one of my goals, too, to get out there and impact a lot of people's lives, to have them come back in 3 months and be like, thank you, and have a bunch of people say, you weren't lying, you're totally right, this is a good opportunity for me, and build a loyal base of people that will allow us to help them each month. We can help a lot of people. I think it's going to be dope.
So, lots of business owners, lots of entrepreneurs listening, and maybe some people even listening that are interested in an opportunity. What's the best route? What kind of people should contact you? How can people work with you? Give us a little bit more on that end.
So if you're a business owner, I think the main benefit to us being direct to acquire is that the chain of command stops here. So we can make decisions. What we say is going to stick. It's not like you're getting it underwritten from one particular company. Then when it gets to the bank, they change their mind. We are the bank, so if we say it is so, it's so. We have the flexibility to help business owners that might not have got a lot of help before, and we don't have to ask a lot of people. We can get direct answers. So that's going to be huge if someone needs some help on their own account. Another thing is, if you're an ISO and you're submitting to companies right now, and you want to make more profit on the residual side, nobody's going to be watering down your residuals, going through 3 or 4 channels to finally get back to you. We're going to give people pure uncut residuals for a direct percentage. So if anybody wants to work with us directly at Esquire and needs a new option for a low-risk acquiring solution that's direct to the bank, obviously we can help them with that. But not only help them, one thing we're going to do different, we're going to be setting appointments for people, and we're going to help them build strategies so they can help larger accounts and target people online rather than going out and knocking doors. So there's some people out there that we talk to go out and knock doors every day because that's what they're taught, that's what they know. They're being bothersome to a lot of merchants that obviously get a lot of phone calls from marketers during the week, and they're like, I don't want to hear anything about credit card processing whatsoever. Don't you tell me about it. They're like the guy from Green Eggs and Ham, right? I don't want it on a float. I don't want it on a boat. and so on. They just don't want to hear credit card processing on any level. So we're going to teach them strategies to help online e-commerce entrepreneurs who do not have flexible terms, offer that to them from the bank because we got to say so and know how to do it, and just impact people. We just really want to get out there and impact people and help. So that's the goal.
I love it, and I think that might be the first Green Eggs and Ham reference on the podcast. So you have already helped me here today, Jason.
There you go.
So that being said, if somebody does want to follow up with you, what's the best way for them to reach out and to contact?
They can reach out to me through LinkedIn, Jason Thomas, merchant account broker is how it will be headed right now. You'll see head of ISO development pretty soon. They can directly call myself if there's something they need immediate assistance with as far as boarding an account they can't get boarded elsewhere at 510-925-7438. Or they could reach me on my Gmail outside of my company email, go direct to my phone no matter where I'm at without logging in at ccpchannel3@gmail.com.
Perfect. Well, hey, Jason, really appreciate you coming back on the show today and sharing more about your adventures and what you have going on now in your new role at Esquire Bank. Congratulations again. And to the audience, as always, thank you for tuning in. I really hope you got a lot of value out of this and had a lot of fun. If you did, don't forget to subscribe to the podcast, leave me a review on the Apple iTunes Store, do all those great things we do to support our podcasters. I really do appreciate it. And, Jason, thanks again for coming on.
Adam, thank you more. Appreciate you, man.